Morning, guys. 3rd of August, 2023, and welcome to the launch of my cold water immersion therapy course. So I've had 4 people inquire last night. They couldn't wait, so they've already enrolled. So welcome. I see that you've enrolled online, and I look forward to speaking with you once you've done the modules and we can have our client catch-ups. So, who am I? I am Ross Pollard. I have spent the last 23 years actually as an ambulance paramedic and the last 17 as an intensive care paramedic. I have and do suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, and the one thing that brings me back to center, keeps me calm and keeps me mentally and physically well are my cold water activities. So a little bit of history. I've always loved swimming in the ocean. And in 2010, as winter approached again, I said to my wife, I don't like pools. I don't like the warmth. I don't like the chemicals. I don't like how I feel, how I get out. Anyway, she reminded me that her grandfather was the president of the Brighton Icebergers for 50 years. And she said, well, why don't you try that? And I never thought I could or would. Anyway, I started slowly, as this course does, through the later months of summer, then through autumn, with the water coming down slowly. And then all of a sudden I was in the middle of winter and I was loving it. That was 13 years ago, and I've never looked back. It's a daily practice for me, and a couple of events have happened along the way to consolidate it, to make sure that in one way or another, every day I have some form of cold water therapy. So I swam it for 10 years at the Brighton Ice Baths. Then I spent probably the last 3 or 4 years swimming with this amazing group of people by the beach where I live. And particularly during COVID, when there was a lot of stress, every day we would be in the bay, swimming, keeping ourselves together, particularly mentally, and getting through it. We even undertook, a small group of us, a swim called the Winter Rip. And just our bathers, which is a 3.2K swim in the middle of winter, and the water was about 11 degrees. Very challenging, but once again, amazing. So how do we find ourselves here today? About 8 or 9 months ago, I was introduced to this amazing person called Lars, who runs an ice bath studio. Ice baths are now a daily ritual for me, and they are just enhancing any of the other cold water therapies that I've done over the last decade. So the last 2 or 3 months, I thought to myself, more people need to get into this. There are different ways to do it. You don't need to live near the beach. You don't need to live near a river. You don't even have to have your own cold water bath. You just need a source of cold water or ice, and you can undertake this amazing practice. So with this course, it's 10 modules. The modules, once you have access and you've enrolled in this course, you have lifelong access to them, and they will be revised and updated over time. As well as that, you have contact with me. You have at least one-on-one coaching session with me at the end or during when you book. But I'm always here and I'm always available to speak with you. If you contact me via my email or via my messaging page, then we will always chat and I will always be there for you. So what does the course undertake? So some of the people that have already enrolled are already cold water enthusiasts, but you don't need to have ever done it before. You just need to be curious. So the modules, we talk about the history of cold water therapy. We talk about its benefits. We talk about where people have done it, where it originated from. We talk about safety. Now, safety is something that is really, really paramount to all of this. And as much as I'm a paramedic, I am not a general practitioner. So one of the things that the course talks about, and something that I would encourage you to do, is speak with your doctor, tell them what you are planning on doing, and get a clearance from them before you undertake not only the course you can undertake, but before you actually undertake cold water immersion. We also talk about what you need. So you can buy an ice bath. There are ice bath facilities. So for example, just around the corner from me, there's Lars Ice Bath International in Middle Park. As well as doing the course, you can go there and use their ice baths. You can buy your own portable ice bath. If you have a bath at home, that could be your ice bath. I'm sure most of you have a shower. A cold shower is cold water immersion therapy. As much as I love my ice baths and I love swimming in the bay, every morning, without fail, 2 to 3 minutes under a cold shower. That is a form of cold water immersion therapy. So what else will the course talk about? The course will talk about doing it with someone else, or doing it under the supervision of someone else until you are competent and confident enough to do it on your own. Talks about signs that you should watch for if you've been in for too long. Talks about the sort of stuff you'll need. So the warm gear you'll need pre and the warm gear you'll need post. Talks about breathing exercises that you can do pre and during and even post. Talks about how you warm up afterwards. Talks about things like after drop, which is something that you need to watch for, particularly when you're starting to do it more and for longer. The benefits. I don't have a long enough to talk about all the benefits, but the physical benefits. So cardiovascular benefits, anti-inflammatory benefits, good for your immune system. If you're doing other sort of workouts, how good it is for you as far as recovery. And then the area that is the biggest one for me, and that is mental health. So there's 3 pillars that I go by. So the first pillar is overcoming something difficult in your life. So actually getting into a cold bath, an ice bath, or a cold body of water, or having a cold shower. That's the first step. The second step is that you are actually doing something extraordinary by doing this, both mentally and physically. And then the third step are all the benefits that you get. So the ones that I've just mentioned, but stronger mental resilience, better mental health, more clarity, more energy. But there's other things, sleep, better sleep. And yes, it can enhance your libido as well. So how long should the course take? Well, the course should take as long as you are comfortable. So whether you do all the modules in a day, whether you take 2 weeks, whether you do one every 2 days, it doesn't matter. But as you work through the modules, as much as you have earned a one-on-one coaching session with me to work out your routine or address any other issues you've got, you can contact me all the way through the course with any questions that you've got, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with an answer. This course is the culmination for me of 13 years of doing something that traditional medicine was unable to achieve with me. And that is, in my mind, getting back to nature, getting back to what I call the source, and resetting your body, both physically and mentally. If I've had a really bad day, even if I've had a cold shower that morning, that evening, I know when I get into my ice bath, there are a couple of things that happen. I am completely present because I have to focus, particularly on that first minute when it does hurt a little bit, getting myself centered and calm. I can't think about anything else. I can't look forward. I can't look back. I am in the present moment. It is a form of meditation. Once the body goes numb and I am calm, when I decide that I'm going to hop out, the next part happens for me, which is also magic. I dry myself off. I put some warm clothing on. I can feel my body starting to warm itself up. I feel cold. I feel clear. I feel as if I've done a Control-Alt-Delete. I warm up slowly. I drink some tea, maybe just some warm water. And then when my body is completely centered, when it is time for bed, I am out like a light. And I sleep between 7 to 8 hours every night, and I wake up fresh. Even if I don't wake up fresh, or I wake up with thoughts or a bad mood, all it takes for me is to get in for a 2-minute cold shower. Ideally, it would be an ice bath or a swim in the bay, but don't always have time. And the people that are undertaking this course and are interested in this course, you are busy people. I understand that, whether you be a business owner, a business person, a homekeeper. We have busy, busy lives. So 2-minute shower, cold shower, that's your shower for the day. I know people like to get into nice warm showers. If you want to start with a warm shower, start with a warm shower. But just try a minute. Just try 1 minute of cold at the end of your shower. There's a link that I have put in for the community, and it is www.thebarefactspodcast.com, all lowercase. When you click on that, you will be directed to a page which will talk a little bit more about cold water therapy. There will be an opportunity up top for you to click and contact me via email with further questions or issues. There will also be one down the bottom as well that you can fill out. Why there's two, I don't know. I just figure some of you will look up the top, some of you look down the bottom. If you look in the middle, there is a Join Now button. You press that button, you're good to go. It will direct you to the payments page. You enroll, you're good to go. You are good to go. Now, if you're not interested, that's okay. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe this is not for you. If you are interested, please, if nothing else, contact me. Let's start up a conversation and let's work out where this is going to go. If you're good to go, enroll. The course is ready and waiting for you. I have never, ever done anything like this in my life, but the reason that I am doing it is I am so passionate about the benefits I get from cold water immersion, whatever form it be in, as well as that, the community, the friendships that I have made, it's just amazing. So if you're busy, if you're stressed, if you're looking for some enhancement, both physically and mentally, and mind you, it's different for everyone else, have a look at the course, enroll, and I will make sure that you, when you are finished, will have a routine that you can undertake throughout your normal routine that will help you both mentally and physically. I'm really, really excited, guys. I don't really have much else to say. So what I'm going to do is, if you were able to join me today, thank you for joining me. If you weren't, I understand. It's 10 o'clock, people are busy. But this recording will be available for you within the community. And for the first few days, this is exclusive to the Barefacts community. You are the guys that have joined my community. You have shown how passionate you are. So I would like for you to first get involved, undertake the course, and then I want you to experience all the positives, and then I want you to let your friends and family and colleagues know the benefit it's having for you. I also want feedback from you on what is not in the course that you would like, what you're getting out of the course. And if you feel so passionate about it, do a testimonial, contact me, let me know how it has changed your life. Photos, footage, whatever you like. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I wish you well. I wish you positive things. I really, really hope for you that this is something that you are interested in. And I really, really hope that you do this extraordinary journey with me, get the benefits, and enhance your life and have something within your routine that you can go back to whenever you need it, whether you be stressed, tired, worn out, unsure, just needing a mental reset, because it does it for me every day. And it doesn't mean that my life is perfect, but I know that I have a healthy reference point that I can go back to help me reset, focus, and move forward. Thanks for your time this morning, guys. I'm going to leave it there. And as always, get cold and be well.